And welcome back to Electric Bike Mark. On this video I'm going to be riding the Pucky Puppy Poodle, as you see it right there. And what I want to talk about today is the Massachusetts micromobility bill that was first brought up in May of 2026, but it has been altered recently. So let's talk a little bit about this, and as it approaches becoming law, let me read to you some of what this has going. The Massachusetts Senate passed a rewritten version of the micromobility framework on July 23rd, 2026, officially folding the e-bike, scooter, and moped safety regulations directly into a major statewide economic development bill. Because the Senate altered and passed the language during its July debate, the bill has been sent back to the House of Representatives. The House must now either accept the Senate's exact wording or form a conference committee to negotiate a compromise before the legislation can be sent to Governor Maura Healey to be signed into law. So, clarified speed tier rules. The latest legislative draft refines how vehicles are restricted based on design top speed rather than our arbitrary frame labels. Tier 0, capped at 20 miles per hour, includes human-powered bicycles and standard Class 1 and Class 2 e-bikes. These keep the exact same road rights and responsibilities as traditional bicycles. Helmets are mandatory for riders age 16 and under. Tier 1, which would be 21 to 30 miles per hour, includes Class 3 e-bikes, faster electric scooters, and mopeds. Riders must be at least 16 years old, and helmets are mandatory for all ages. These devices remain eligible for bike lanes, but are strictly banned from sidewalks and shared use paths. Tiers 2 and 3, exceeding 30 miles per hour. Anything designed to go faster than 30 miles per hour is completely pushed off sidewalks, bike lanes, bike paths, and multi-use trails. These high-speed devices require formal registration, insurance, and must operate entirely in mixed motor vehicle traffic lanes. So let's hop on and talk a little bit about this. And I really think this one is the one that I believe we're going with a lot of states. I think this is going to be the one that is going to be used as the model. I really do, because just as I've been saying, we're going down the path of 20 miles per hour. But this does one better than what I was thinking and still am thinking, but I would take this over what I was thinking, and my thoughts were that the 20 miles per hour on an e-bike would no longer include a throttle. But Class 2, if they keep that Class 2, Class 1 and 2, 20 miles per hour, well, Class 2 has a throttle, and they'll change it to call it Tier 0, I guess they're saying there. That would be better than I would have hoped for, because I think I'm not sure, but if they go this way, I like it. But I still think that they want to eliminate throttles. I really do. I would like to see this adopted over some of the other things, but boy, it's pretty hard to go from riding a Class 3 bike that we thought was just okay, right? We had no issues with, to now having to go through the whole insurance, license, registration, that whole bit. I mean, to me, is it worth going, well, I guess it's, say the 8 miles per hour difference, is it worth paying all that to go up 8 miles per hour? I really don't know. I really don't think so. And personally, for myself, I think I would just stick to the 20 miles per hour and save my money, because I don't really need to go at those kind of speeds. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think this is going to go over well? Should it become law? And could you see other states adopting this very same setup for your state? And let me know what you think of it. Could you live with this, or is this too much, too restrictive, and still, like many people say, it's a money grab? Do you think that it's still a money grab? Let me know your thoughts on this. I'd rather go this route, to be honest with you, than removing the throttle, and also than going the UK or Europe route, where they can only ride 15 miles an hour with no throttle. When you're riding at those slower speeds, that extra 5 miles an hour is good, but like I say, is it worth paying to go 1 to 8 miles per hour? I guess you could technically go 1 to 9 miles per hour more, because they say 21 to 30. Well, is it 30 or is it 29, you know? Because then it says 30 or more. No. So I think we need to get used to, unless you want to pay, living in the 20 miles per hour world. But if we can do that and still maintain a throttle, I think that's better than some of the alternatives that are going right now. Now that's just one state, Massachusetts, right? We'll see. It's not final yet, but it's getting close. This bike, I got to remember, has the throttle on the right. It is a thumb throttle. Some bikes have it on the left, which is completely different. It's been raining here, but the rain is gone this morning. Rained in the overnight here. Warm and humid already. 9 o'clock in the morning. It makes it difficult to understand, to me, when every state has their own, what they want to do. You know, it's not a universal law. It's like one state comes up with one idea, then another state comes up with their idea, and theirs is slightly different. It sure would be nice if we could have one for everybody, but I think if we do that, then we're going to have a lot of people that are not satisfied. I think it's that way anyway, you know, that you're never going to please everybody. I don't care how much you tweak that laws, you know, you're always going to have somebody that's not happy, not a happy camper with what you've done. So also in the comments, if you don't like these laws, do you have anything that you would like to see done, or do you think they should just leave it the way it is with the class levels of 1, 2, 3? And beyond class 3, it's considered a motorized vehicle. There are people, I think, that just want to leave the class levels. I like the speed limit myself, because I don't like when they are discriminating against certain bikes styles, like, because I like the moped-style bike, but just because I like riding that style of e-bike. And if it only goes 20 miles an hour, why can't I ride that? It's, you know, just because it looks more to like a motorcycle, it's not going to go any faster. It's, you know, it's going to go 20 miles an hour. If it goes faster, then I guess with these new laws, depending on if you're in Massachusetts, then yeah, I guess you can't do it. You can't, basically what you can't do anymore would be if the bike, and most, I shouldn't say most, but a lot, I don't know about most, I kind of think it is most, but we'll just say a lot. Actually, you can unlock to go 28 miles an hour. So we'll see. Just don't take the e-bikes away. Don't take the throttle away. That would be super. And I guess the days of the faster e-bikes are going to be the ones that are going to end up paying. But you know, I think the e-bikes, the faster e-bikes, are just going to try to blend in and see if they can get away with it. But we'll see how that's going to play out. How do they police this? I don't know. But because I think, like I say, I think a lot are going to try to blend in. There's so many bikes out there. I've said this before. How in the world are you gonna, you know, remove them all from the streets? That's not going to be easy to do. We're cruising along right now at 18 miles an hour, 17, between 17 and 18. This bike has the narrower wheels, 2.4 inch, 27.5 by 2.4. I think I'm going to go right. All I can say is, for the rest of this year, try to get out there and enjoy your e-bike, because next year, I don't know what the laws are going to be. I mean, they're changing so quick. I think next year and the year after are the big years. Important years for where we're heading. We're still in the transition right now. Alright, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you very much for joining me today on Electric Bike Mark. If you like this video, please hit that like button, and if you would like to subscribe to the channel, thank you very much. Just hit that subscribe button. If you want to be notified as to when the next video comes up on the channel, just hit that notification bell. And if you want to leave a comment on this or any other videos that you've seen on the channel, go ahead and leave that in the comments below. Once again, thank you for joining me on this video. And until next time, be safe everyone, and keep your wheels on the road. See you later.